Alright, hello YouTubers. Out in the shop tonight. It's a rainy Friday night, and I wanted to document a project that I actually did before I actually restarted these YouTube videos. So I apologize for that. I should have filmed when I made it, but I hadn't decided at that point that I wanted to get back into the YouTube video game. So what I built was a fishing rod holder over here on the wall. So I wanted to walk you through how I built that, and I actually built it on a Saturday morning, not too long ago, and I probably have 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour into the whole project. So it's not pretty. It's not a fancy go buy it for 20 or 50 or $100 project. It's a DIY project that I use scrap 2x4s and plywood and a drill bit and some screws and a drill, and got it done. So it works perfectly, actually, and for my purposes. So let me walk you through what it looks like and how I built it. Alright, so what we have here is a 4 rod holder, just because that's what I had room for next to the water heater here on this little short wall. So I took a piece of 2x4 and I glued and screwed it to a piece of 3/4 inch plywood for the back, and I attached it to the wall with some drywall screws into the studs. So you can see the screws there, one there, and actually one over there behind that rod. So on the 2x4, I actually used a spade bit. I think it was 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches to make a recess that's about a 1/2 inch deep for the end of the fishing rods to go into. So you can see that there. Alright, so that holds the bottom of the fishing rods. So then up here, I built kind of the inverse of that. A piece of 3/4 inch plywood that's glued and screwed to a 2x4 here. I attached the plywood to the wall with 3 drywall screws into the studs. And then on the bottom side, and that's probably hard to see. Here, that's better. So I made a through hole with the same spade bit of 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches, and then I used a jigsaw to make a slot. Okay, so that allows the fishing rod to slide in on top. So I thought the hole would be, with the slot being narrower than the hole, would keep the rod from falling out, but that wasn't the case. So what I had to do is then get creative, and I made kind of a gate. So you put the rods in, and then this is just a piece of plywood with a screw in the middle that rotates, just like that. So put the rod in, rotate this up, and then that holds all the rods from coming out. So pretty low-tech solution, but it works. And this little idea here worked out perfectly. So there you go. An easy concept for a fishing rod holder, made out of scrap wood, and you can build it as small or as big as you wanted for as many rods as you wanted, and depending on where you want to put it on the wall. So thanks again. I thought the fishing rod holder came out good. I'll probably end up painting it white just to match the wall, and it's something that you can build in your garage and in probably 30 minutes to an hour, and get your fishing rods organized and get them off the ground or off of a shelf or wherever you have them laying. And then, of course, if you want to go buy some fancy fishing rod holder, you can do that too. But I decided to make one DIY style out of some scrap wood. So thanks again for viewing the video. Press that thumbs up button, give me a like, and as always, subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more videos on the way. Thanks.